When the news of the attacks in Brussels came, my first thought was that the responsibility that we are all having, and Staffan, on behalf of all of us, is having for bringing peace to Syria, is first and foremost for the Syrian people. It's for the region, but it's also for the Europeans, as you said, because the threat that is coming to Europe and elsewhere in the region and elsewhere in the world has clear connections also with the spread of Daesh in Syria. And
Mogherini, as you met the delegations, what was the main messages?
And if we want to tackle this threat, this existential threat, in an effective way, we have for sure to do some things internally in the European Union. This is not the place, and I'm not the person to address this, but it is to accelerate and consolidate our common work in terms of the common work of the international community to put an end to the war in Syria and to concentrate and join forces against Daesh in an effective way.
Of Syria. This is, as I understand, is a big change. So did Mr. De Mistura, from his talk with you, give you the...
My main message, especially in the meeting with that delegation, is the need to start a political transition in Damascus, because this is, in our opinion, the only way to effectively create the conditions in the country, first of all, to find peace and security for all Syrians with an inclusive approach, and second, to defeat Daesh. So the de-link between the fight against terrorism on one side and the political process on the other, in our view, has no ground. We have to do the two things, and one thing reinforces the other. We expect, as I said, the political process and the transition to start. There is the unique opportunity of the international community uniting on this for the first time in 5 years. There is no excuse.
Thank you all.